is a heavy roof. We got the entire roof sitting pretty on the cart. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we're gonna be back to work on our 1965 Mustang build. As you can see, guys, we got a lot of welding done in the front. We got all this welded up, and we actually welded this support brace right here straight to here. And I got to give a big shout out to my brother Yuri from 23rd Garage. He actually came over here and got everything welded up. Freaking awesome. We also went ahead and welded in these little panels right here, and I also went ahead and put these little dimple dies in right there. We braced this off, so the front end is pretty much almost done. All we're gonna have to do is basically do a little bit of grinding, grind it all down, and it's ready for primer. He did an amazing job on all the welding, and I'm super happy that we did a lot of work off camera. Also inside, as everything is welded up. And as you guys know, in the previous episode, we went ahead and cut off the roof. And as you can see, I did put rust treatment everywhere, and it worked pretty good. There's no more rust here, so it's pretty much almost ready to install the new roof. And actually, it just came in. It's a huge box right here. So let's go ahead and open this thing up because I really want to check it out. As you can see, there is a little bit of damage to the box, but I don't think there should be any damage to the roof. So let's go ahead and just bring it outside. It's a nice day out here. Let's see if we can get this thing opened up. Hopefully it's not damaged, because I've been waiting like 2 months just for this package right here. And a lot of these Mustang parts are on back order. Like, I was talking to a couple of guys that work on Mustangs, and they're like, if you need something right now, you better order it because it's going to take months to come in. So let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, heck yeah, it's double boxed, so that's good. And we have a lot of cardboard left for cardboard aided design.
You're almost done with all that. Take all that.
Yeah, we're almost done with all the CAD work. Oh, here it is. Mustang 65, 68 coupe roof.
Did you ever give a thought about making it a fastback with the old body?
I was thinking about it, but honestly, like the other body, we might actually still do something with that car in the future, and putting all that stuff on here when the notchback looks pretty cool. And not a lot of people actually build notchbacks. It's always fastbacks that people be building, so we'll see though. Oh my gosh. This is a heavy roof. Why is it so heavy? Okay, so I'm guessing this is the sides. I wish I had like a stand, but I guess. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Why is it so heavy, guys? I think we might need to go to carbon fiber. Dang, check that out. Dang, I'm actually glad that's pretty cool though. It's not in a weld through primer, so that means we won't really have to paint the bottom of it. See, as you can see, I cut the old one like right here, which was smart. As you can see kind of where it splices in right there. Man, check that out. We've been waiting for like 2 months for this thing. Finally came out. I think we're gonna pull the Mustang outside and work on it outside instead of doing everything in there. Cause
it's so nice out there.
Yeah, it's nice and warm out here. So we're gonna go ahead and move all this stuff and get this Mustang outside. And we have to do a little bit more prep work on the Mustang before we can install the new roof. I think that's good right there.
You got electronic brakes?
Not installed yet. Oh, here's the little sail panels though. Whoa! Hold on. The thing's freaking sick though. It's a little e-brake right here. What if I tripped and fell on the roof?
I guess we'll get the new roof by December.
Here's this. Yeah, this is one of the sail panels. But I don't know if we're gonna use that because see this.
Are you gonna splice into this?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that'll be a little bit cleaner. And then I can actually cut this right here and use it as a backing plate for the new roof. Because I don't really want to get into this. This is perfectly flat, no rust.
That'd be a lot of messing around with too.
Yeah, and you have to grind off all that lead, and we don't really want to do that.
People in the comment section were saying the best way to remove the lead is to heat it up with the torch.
Yeah, and it just melts right off. Which I think we're gonna leave it because this is a factory weld right here. And I think we're just gonna splice it in right here. So then we have to do welding here and then here.
Yeah, we gotta get a block of lead and just start doing.
I actually want to
to
see. Lead is actually, look how strong it is. I mean, it's like.
Apparently, I mean.
It doesn't crack. Like if this was body filler and this was 50 years old, it would be cracked up. But I guess lead doesn't really rust or it doesn't crack.
So cool.
Where the drip panels go. So I'm guessing you have to remove this drip panel. But I think we're actually gonna delete this drip panel. I think that would be the coolest thing to do. Some people in the comments were actually talking about how cool it looks without the drip rails. So I think we're actually going to go ahead and do that. And it'll give us access to actually remove the remainder of the roof right here. First thing we're going to do is just go ahead and cut both side drip rails off. And then we'll start moving on and removing the rest of the roof skin. So we got both side drip rails cut off. Now what we need to do is basically just rip off this old piece of roof since we got it all cut out. And we're gonna go ahead and grab a screwdriver and a hammer and get everything ripped off. And we can probably go ahead and start test fitting the new roof on. And I think we'll have to go ahead and grind down all these old spot welds right here and then give all this a nice coat of paint so it doesn't rust anymore. Dang, look at all that rust and dust. Ciao.
Surface rust?
Yeah, it's just like cut and dirt. It's not like actual. I think it's just where it was welded to that old drip panel. There we go. See, I don't wear gloves because my hands are getting stronger every time I touch a piece of metal. So I went ahead and grinded down everything, all the spot welds over here. And then we also went ahead and cleaned all this stuff up. There was a little bit of rust down here. So we went and threw a little bit of a rust treatment on here and it actually works pretty good. It's already all turning black. And while this all soaks up, I want to go ahead and test fit this new roof on the car and basically see exactly where I'm going to have to make the cuts for this area right here. So Mark's going to put the camera down. He's going to help me put this roof on. Alrighty, guys. Basically just slips on top. Hey, move your side back. So guys, we got the roof on here, and I actually need to make a little bit more of a cut right here so we can kind of get this roof skin to sit on top of this one, so then we can mark exactly where I cut. So I kind of just marked it right here roughly, and I'm gonna cut about an inch upwards just so we can get it slipped on top, and then we can make the final cut. So we're just gonna move the roof a little bit forward and then give it a nice cut here and then slide it back on, and then that should give us the exact position of where we need this roof on. So guys, check it out. We got the entire roof sitting pretty on the car, and now you can see once we did all that cutting, the roof fits on here is flush right here, and basically all we need to do is I'm probably just going to cut through both panels or just make a nice marking and then slice it off, take the roof off and then slice it right there, and then up here it actually fits right perfectly back into the factory original spot. So we have to drill a hole here, then weld all this up precisely just to give the car nice and rigid. And then we're going to also have to trim this new roof. As you can see, since the fact that we did remove the drip rail, we're going to have to just cut this to size of the other drip rail and then just weld them both together and just sand it all flat. And it's actually going to look good. It's basically going to be just flat, perfect, just like that all the way around. And it's really not going to mess with anything. This car isn't going to be sitting in the rain, so we don't need no drip rails. So now that we have the roof in exactly the position we want it, it's lined up in the front. And honestly, this roof fits up pretty good for being an aftermarket roof and fitting up almost literally perfect. So now what I want to do is go ahead and scribe this area right here, basically exactly where we're going to be making the cut. And then we're going to cut it, grind everything down, and then we also need to paint everything that we rust treated underneath the roof skin so nothing starts rusting in the future. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of scribing, paint everything up, and then we can get this roof fully welded on like factory. So guys, check it out. We went ahead and threw like 10 coats over all the stuff that we rust treated, and we kind of wiped it down with the acetone. So this paint is drying up pretty quick. It's really hot outside, and we're getting ready to go ahead and start welding this thing on, and we don't have a welding wire that will reach all the way out here. So we're gonna go ahead and push the car back inside and then get this roof on here. So we got the Mustang back inside, and I also went ahead and did a little bit of grinding right here, got some of the paint off. Now we're gonna actually put weld through primer on all the areas where we're gonna be welding, just so nothing rusts in the future. So we got everything nice and primed in. Now it's time to go ahead and prep the roof. It's out here. Oh man, it's probably hot. It was just baking out here. All right, we need to twist it on its backside. Here. Or actually, I can just do it like that. Basically, just need to grind up this area right here. So guys, I actually went ahead and cut this piece off this old sail panel and basically gonna fit perfectly in here as a backing plate, just like that, so we can get both the roof welded perfectly onto here. Lines up beautifully. Now we just need to tack this onto the actual quarter panel and get everything welded up. All right guys, so we basically just tack this piece on, and then once the roof goes on, it's gonna slip over perfectly, and then we'll weld it up fully. We just gotta do that side and we can slip this roof on for good. All right. So there it is guys, the new roof is finally on the Mustang, and check that out, it's nice and flat everywhere. It actually lined up pretty good. We got everything welded. I think we might have to put some more spot welds in between, but we just did all that for now, and then we'll have to grind everything down, and basically we can go ahead and start on the body work on this car, which means is we're gonna have to start doing all the body work on the quarter panels, on the doors. I think there's a couple of dents. Good thing we do have the maxi dent system, so we'll be able to pull out all the dents, get everything ready, and get this thing all in primer. Man, I can't wait to see what this engine bay looks like once it's all primed in and ready to go, because basically that's all we need to do. Once this engine is in here, we're going to be getting we decided to get a Holley engine management system instead of the standalone harness, because it comes with a speedometer and stuff like that, which we can incorporate perfectly into the metal dash right here. So it's gonna be a pretty big display. I think it's like 8 inches. So it's gonna be like that big. We can cut the dash and set it in there perfectly. But man, this thing turned out freaking sick. Got the roof on it. I'm so happy that my brother helped me weld everything up. If you guys want to check out that video, make sure you check out 23rd Garage. I'll drop some links down below in the description. He got everything welded up for me. And basically, next step is do a little bit of body work, trim up some more stuff, and do a little bit more welding, and this thing's ready for paint. Well, I think we're going to actually prime everything, assemble, put the engine in it, get it running, get it on the road while it's all an epoxy primer, and then we can take everything back apart and then do a final paint job on it. So guys, that's going to be a wrap for today's video. We got a lot of work done on the car, and we're basically ready to start on the bodywork. So in the next video, we'll go ahead and slap on all the parts, start lining everything up, start getting all the gaps proper. But if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also follow us on Instagram at vTuned. Thanks for watching. I think that's good right there.
You got electronic brakes?
Not installed yet. Oh, here's the little sail panels though. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, hold on.